All right, let's do these. Okay, so today is a Saturday, but these are the books that I picked up last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? What are we starting off with? Now, here's a book that I just recently put on my want list, and I'm pretty surprised. Pretty surprised, it didn't sound right. But I'm surprised that I found it so fast. So this is Cartoon Network Action Pack number 2. So this is the first appearance of Ben 10 in comics. I remember back in the mid 2000s, I would watch Justice League Unlimited. I would watch those episodes as they aired, and I remember seeing ads for Ben 10. Don't know what it is. I still don't know what Ben 10 is. I pride myself on not knowing what Ben 10 is, but I would come across the like those Ben 10 comics from the IDW series, from probably a few years ago, and I was thinking, oh, maybe that's the first appearance. No, it's in Cartoon Network Action Pack number 2. Found this for $3, and from what I'm seeing, there are copies that have sold for around $100 raw, and then there was a graded 9.0 that sold for $100, and there's I believe a $90 copy that's available right now. That's not mine. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying. And the thing that really surprised me about this book was the print run. So according to Comicron, the numbers are 1,844 copies. So 1,844 copies. So well under 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So this is a minuscule print run book, and there's only one copy available on eBay right now, and I tried to do a search to see if there were any more at whatever price, and there weren't. And I have to imagine that for some reason I was really surprised by that print run, because it's like, if you don't even print at least a couple thousand, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a thoroughly low print run book, and it's a kid's book, so it's probably already destroyed. I'm pretty sure the majority of the copies are destroyed, and to come away with one in decent condition like this, it seems like a big deal. I don't know. I still don't know what Ben 10 is, and I still don't care, but we got ourselves a copy for $3. Very happy about that. Hawkeye and Mockingbird number 1. This is the Women of Marvel variant. I like this cover a lot. How much did I pay for this? The price is on the back. How much did I pay for this? I paid $6. Got this for $6. Okay. I'm seeing copies on eBay right now for like 50 to 60. Those are buy it nows. Nobody's necessarily paying that, but I'm just saying. I was like, for $6, all right, fine, whatever. Found another copy of Death of Dracula number 1 second print. I like this cover a lot. First appearance of Dracula's son. Is this another Marko Djurdjevic cover? It looks like it. Sure does look like it. Cable 21. So I don't know where I'm seeing where I can find cover price copies of this book. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. First appearance of adult Rachel Summers. Okay, all right. What is this? I guess we'll show this one. So I paid $10 for this. I really hemmed and hawed at this, but I figured let's go ahead and do it, just because I hate monkey variants. So this is Ghost Rider number 26. I forget. You know what? I totally forget what the ratio is on this. if any. But this is the monkey variant. I hate those monkey variants. I hate them. I legitimately hate them. But this is a first appearance. Like I said in previous videos, first appearance of Sister Sarah. First appearance of Sister Sarah. And the regular covers are going for about $30. This monkey variant here, you know what? I totally forgot to look up what this thing was going for. Maybe it's a $20 book. I don't know. I forget. But I paid $10 for it. Nah, I really don't want to, but I did. Let's, I guess, show a little bit more DC, shall we? So we have a book that I love. I love this book. There I am. The Glare Monster is strong, because I have this thing in Mylar, because I love this book just that much. So we have Zatanna's Search, Justice League of America, Zatanna's Search. Beautiful Brian Boland cover. This is easily one of my favorite Zatanna covers. This cover is, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn near iconic? I don't want to call it iconic, but it's damn near iconic. How's about that? But I found this for cover price. So the cover price on this is, I think, like $12 or something like that. There are, I don't know, this book really doesn't go for too much. I saw that there was like a fluctuation in prices, where there were like $50 copies sold and all that kind of stuff. But now I think there are like $30 copies available and nobody's buying. But whatever, I don't care. I love this cover. When I saw it, immediately fell in love with it. And doing a little bit of research on it, Comic-Con numbers have this at under 5,000 copies. And it's a trade paperback, but it collects different Zatanna stories, and I believe that there is. I honestly didn't want to crack this thing open. I didn't even want to handle it. I took it from one bag, put it into another, and there's also an original Zatanna story in here. And this is, I guess you can call it an original Zatanna cover. That's not a reprint, and it's the art on this isn't a reprint of anything else. And the print run is under 5,000 at 4,855 copies. So another book that has a pretty dang on low print run. And I had this on my want list, I want to say for a few weeks, and in that time I hadn't been able to find any copies. I come across this for cover, and the other stores that I went to try to find any more copies, there were none to be had. So I got lucky. It seems that way. It seems that I got lucky finding this for cover price. So Zatanna's Search, Justice League of America, Zatanna's Search, beautiful, gorgeous Brian Boland cover. Daredevil number 53, I believe I paid cover price for that, or close to cover price, featuring Echo on the cover. Now here's a book that I put on my want list. Not quite sure why, but I like the cover. Here's another handbook or index, if you will. So we have Marvel Mystery Handbook, the 70th anniversary edition, and it's basically an index of all of the Golden Age Marvel superheroes from that kind of war era, World War II era period. And it's a gorgeous cover. I love this cover. And you know what? I should have looked up who did the cover on this, but let's see if we can make this out without having to open this thing up. Ooh. You know what? Never mind. We have way too many more books to get through to stop the tracks on this one, but I like it. I paid, I think, a little over cover price on this. I think I paid like $5.50 or $6.50, but I don't know. I liked the cover, so whatever. All right, 2 copies of Gru the Wanderer number 7. One copy was $15. The other copy was one copy was $14. The other copy was $15. Now, typically, this is the type of book that I would wait to try to find in the dollar bins, but considering that these books are going for about 30 a piece, I'm like, all right, I'll break down. I'll pay 15 a piece. I don't think in the long run I'd lose money on it. You know what I'm saying? First appearance of Chakal, Gru's equivalent to Red Sonja, I guess you can say. All right, okay. All right, whatever. We're moving on. We are moving on because it's not that important. Here's a book I'm very excited to have found. I can't believe I found it, and especially at the price. Okay, so we have Black Knight number 1. This is the 1 in 25 Eric Powell variant. This is a book that I've been searching for years. And I mean for years, and to come across it for $12, that is awesome. This is easily $100 book. I don't think a lot of people know too much about this variant, but yeah, this is a great looking cover. I'm personally out of the Black Knight game, so to speak. I sold off my first appearances and all that kind of, like the Silver Age, Golden Age first appearances and all that kind of stuff. But where there's a deal to be had, I'm definitely I definitely wasn't going to pass this up. So Black Knight number 1, 1 in 25 variant. There are roughly 1,500 copies of this variant. So the print run of the regular cover was around 39,000 copies. So divide that by 25, you get 1,500, around 1,500 copies of this variant here. And let's take a look. For $12. You'd expect this thing to be a little rough, but damn, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. $12 or something like that. That can only go up in value, in my opinion. Very nice. Very happy about this. Yes, this was definitely this and the first Ben 10, in my opinion, and the first A10 to search. Probably the finds of the day. But you know what? We still have more books to get through, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now a book like this. I paid like $3 for it, but I think going forward, I'm going to try to find dollar copies of this book. So we have Spellbinders number 1. This is from 2005, and this seems to be a weird title. And I noticed throughout the decade of the 2000s, from 2000 to 2009, Marvel did a ton of miniseries, and to the point where I'm still finding different types of miniseries with first appearances in them, and this is one of them here. So Spellbinders number 1, like I said, from 2005. It has a bunch of different first appearances in it, but the main first appearance is this character right smack dab on the cover, Kim Vesco. I liken her to like the female Harry Potter. She was born in Salem, Massachusetts, the witch capital, the witch capital of the world, and she was orphaned, and she came back and she went to a high school filled with wizards. You know what I mean? Like wizards and witches and shit like that. And she didn't know her powers until she was attacked. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that just kind of sent her down the rabbit hole of finding herself and finding her powers and all that fancy fly jank. But yeah, this is I like this book, and I'm surprised that this character never made it past her miniseries. You know what I'm saying? Now I think she hasn't died or anything like that, but I'm surprised we haven't seen more appearances of her past this miniseries from 15, 16 years ago. This is the type of character that you would see, you know, kicking it with Doctor Strange or something like that. Or maybe being, I don't know, a student at Strange Academy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I like this book. I like this character. I like this book for cheap. And like I said, going forward, I'm gonna try to find more dollar. I'm gonna try to find dollar copies of this book. Spellbinders #1 from 2005. Okay, we're moving on. Avengers Arena #4. I believe this is a 1 in either a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50 variant. And I have this microphone hooked up to me, so I don't want to unhook it and then go look it up. But I paid $25 for it. I figured where I could find like a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50 for around $25. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. I've had my eye on this cover for a while. So when I saw it for 25, I'm like, all right, let's get it. What is this? Strange Academy #13. Found that for cover price. The variant #14 is out already. Vampires. Okay, now here's a book that I like. Here's another, I guess you can say, handbook or index. Vampires, the Marvel Undead #1. Again, this is an index of like kind of so this came out in 2010, and this was at the height of Twilight Mania. You know, the vampire, the tween vampire movie. And so everybody was a vampire back then. I remember Jubilee, she was a vampire as well. I remember that. So this basically came out around the same time as the death of Dracula, as you can see, there he is right there. Seducing Jubilee. Ooh, that looks a little creepy there. But I like this cover. I bought it mainly for the cover. And the print run on this, according to Comic-Con, is around 5,200 copies. So another low print run. Like I said, I like the cover on it. And it features all of our, I guess you can say, vampire characters. Where's Morbius, though? Okay, whatever. But anyway, I like the cover. It's done. The cover is it's a Tim Seeley cover, who was the co-creator of Hack Slash. So yeah, I think I paid cover price for it. And this is a book that was on my want list. I know that there were copies that sold for like $20 for a time. I'm not saying they're selling for that much now, but yeah, I just like the cover. We're moving on. X-Men Forever, second print. Found that for cover price. We have Jean Grey and Wolverine making out. Okay, all right, on a tropical beach. Wow. All right. I believe this is a Tom Grummett. It's spelled Grummett, but I believe it's pronounced Grumet. But Grumet. But I like Grummett. I've been saying Grummett for 30 years, so I'm gonna keep saying Grummett. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Anytime you have Jean Grey and Wolverine making out on the cover, just go ahead and buy it. Found another copy of Madman Atomic Comics #15, featuring the David Bowie album cover homage. Another second print, Fearless #1. This is the, oh crap, I forgot the name of the artist. Sorry. But it's not a Scotty Young. But this is a book that I talked about in a previous video, and I just like it. I just like the cover on it, and I was glad to have found another copy of it, another really nice high grade copy of it. Garbage Pail Kids from IDW. Love Stinks. Okay. So this is the retail incentive. I paid cover price for it, but I believe this can go for around $100. I have seen copies sell for that much. I'm not saying it's selling for that much now or it'll sell for that much in the future, but I'm just saying. Garbage Pail Kids. All right, cool. She-Hulk #159 variant. I don't know the ratio on this, but I don't know. I just figured I'd pick it up. It was cover price. Star Wars Dark Empire #1. These next two books I found for $1. This thing is beat. Star Wars Dark Empire 2 #5 newsstand. I figured I'd pick it up. It was beat, but I figured I'd pick it up for $1. The Nam #24. Now this is a book I've had my eye on, I swear, for like a year, but I never wanted to pull the trigger, so to speak. But I never wanted to pull the trigger at like $3 or anything like that. I said if I came across a copy for $1, I would go ahead and buy it, especially if the condition was right, and the condition is right on it. So let's go ahead and buy it. And speaking of war comics, here's a Golden Ager. I like this book a lot. I love this book, as a matter of fact. It's so nice. It's in the Mylar. So we have Marines in Battle #1. This is from 1950. I paid $30 for this. And like the Golden Age that I buy, like it has to be really solid. They can't have detachments or anything like that. The pages are, or rather, there are no centerfold detachments and no cover detachments. Like in the rare case that it's a super rare book. But yeah, like the Golden Age that I pick up, it has to be really solid condition. And got this for $30, and I saw a copy sell for well over $100 in similar condition to this. And I know that there are copies for like hundreds of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't paying that, you know what I'm saying? All right, what's next? I'm excited to have found this a month after this book got hot. So we have Sleepwalker. It's not Sleepwalker. It's Epic Anthology #1, featuring a number of stories, including Sleepwalker, along with the Young Ancient One, whatever that means, and the first appearance of Sophia Strange. So this book got hot over Thanksgiving Black Friday weekend, and I remember making an effort to try to find it, and I couldn't. So this is from 2004, and I'm like, where the hell do you find this book? Like, who bought Epic? You know what I'm saying? Who bought anything regarding Epic? Who would buy anything or order anything regarding Sleepwalker? You know what I'm saying? Because Sleepwalker sucks. And I'm noticing, because I was looking on eBay just this morning, and I noticed that copies of Sleepwalker is selling now, and I'm just like, why? Now, this is not Sleepwalker is not the reason why I bought this, but it is the first appearance of Sophia Strange, Doctor Strange's daughter, whatever that means. And this book got hot, but I found it for $5. So, all right. Next up, Rose and Thorn #6. I believe I paid $3 for that. $5 for this contest. So basically cover price. Contest of Champions #1. What is this? I paid $6 for this. Thunderbolts #128. Something to do with Black Widow joining the team, or temporarily joining the team, or fighting them, or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Paid $6 for it. I paid $6.50 for this. The Pro #1 second print. All right. Okay. Some edgelord. Some edgelord shenanigans from Garth Ennis, who's if he's not king of the edgelords, I don't know who is. Haunt #1 1 in 10 variant. I believe I paid I have the price on the back. How much did I pay for this? I paid $8 for this 1 in 10 variant. All right, whatever. I guess I'm waiting for I'm waiting for something to jump off regarding Haunt. Widowmaker #1. I believe this is a 1 in 15 variant, and it's the first appearance of the Dark Ocean Society, and it features. It has what? Hawkeye versus Ronin on the cover. Does anybody know about this book at all? I don't know, but based on the print run, it looks like there were about 1,200 copies of this variant printed. Okay, all right, okay, sure. I believe I paid $3 for this. $3.50. Paid $3.50. Grunge Comics featuring Kurt Cobain, and as you can see, the price sticker is actually on the comic. So I don't know. I might, if I'm feeling it, I might go ahead and do some surgery. I don't know, but I have seen copies of this book sell for about $15. No, not even 15. Like I think 30 to 50. Yeah, this is a relatively expensive book. I'm not quite sure what this little price sticker is going to do to the value of it, but for $3, I wasn't going to pass it up. $3.50. I wasn't going to pass it up. And last but not least, we're going to show Star Wars some love. I found cover price copies of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple #1. I don't know what it is about this chick's face that bugs the shit out of me. It just looks like she looks like somebody's mama, just like cosplaying. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't even look like a Jedi. Stop it! She looks like somebody's mama cosplaying. All right, I should have another haul before Christmas and Christmas Day, which is next Saturday. We're going to be doing a toy chest video, if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. All right, so that's my haul. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.